Hello and welcome to Mindful Self-Care Daily Practice. Today's awareness practice is on mindful self-compassion. The self-care tool is hunting the good stuff, and the reflection is on hunting the good stuff. Thank you. So we're going to start with a very short mindful self-compassion practice. I invite you to just take a pause. And you can close your eyes if that is comfortable, or soften your gaze, whatever feels right. Just take a moment to notice what you're thinking about right now. Or what you're feeling. Be curious. Are you feeling stressed? Maybe you're hopeful. What are the thoughts that are going on? Maybe you're thinking about what happened earlier today or what will happen later. Give yourself a moment to notice what's happening in your body right now. Maybe starting off by wiggling your toes, just feeling the soles of your feet, where your feet are touching the ground. You may want to shift a little bit in your chair, wherever you're seated, noticing the weight of your bottom. Just noticing whatever you feel in your body right now. Pleasant sensations, unpleasant sensations, neutral sensations, warmth, coolness. And then turn your attention for just a moment to anywhere where there might be a little discomfort, a little tightness or constriction. Taking a moment to notice that. Oh, I feel that. And if you like, you can put your hand on that part of your body, or maybe just letting your heart soften a little bit. Offering yourself a little comfort because of the stress. Knowing that all of us with our human bodies sometimes have discomfort. It's part of having a human body. And taking another moment to broaden your attention, perhaps noticing your breathing, or the sound of my voice, or the sounds of the room where you are right now. And then bringing your awareness back to the sense of your bottom on the chair, where your body is touching the earth, the soles of your feet, or maybe wiggling your toes a little bit again. If your eyes are closed, you can open your eyes, welcoming yourself back into the room. So that very brief meditation contains some of the elements of mindful self-compassion. We stop for a moment. How often do we do that in daily life, right? We pause to notice what was going on in our minds and our hearts and our bodies. We noticed maybe where we were struggling a little bit, and we brought our attention to that stress, discomfort. And we opened ourselves up to kindness, remembering that we are not alone in these sort of experiences. Thank you. Thich Nhat Hanh says, if you truly get in touch with a piece of carrot, you get in touch with the soil, the rain, the sunshine. You get in touch with Mother Earth and eating in such a way, you feel in touch with true life, your roots, and that is meditation. If we chew every morsel of our food in that way, we become grateful. And when you are grateful, you are happy. So gratitude can be one of the easiest, most fun, and life-changing resilience skills you can learn. That's why I wanted to start with it for our toolkit. Hunting the good stuff is what Army Resilience Training calls it. Most people spend far more time thinking about how they can correct something that has gone wrong, worrying about something that could go wrong, replaying a mess up, than noticing and enjoying what went right. It's easy to get caught up in thinking about those negative things and what we have to do, and at the same time we tend to adapt to and take for granted the good things and the good people in our lives. We often overlook everyday beauty and goodness, a kind gesture from a stranger, the warmth of a soothing cup of tea, and in the process, we miss opportunities for happiness and connection. Consciously practicing gratitude helps you to think hopefully. By remembering and considering good things, you tune into the sources of goodness in your life. It's a habit that can change the emotional tone of your life. It builds the competency of optimism. It helps counteract our natural negativity bias. We're more likely to notice the bad, remember the bad, and think about the bad. And this is hardwired due to thousands of years of evolutionary bias to keep us safe and make sure we learn from mistakes. Research has shown that people who practice this skill, gratitude, over time leads to changes in our thinking in real time and more appreciation for life, improved amounts and quality of sleep, increased time spent exercising, and fewer physical complaints. People who recorded the 3 good things had significant increase in happiness even 6 months after they stopped the practice. Children who note blessings have increased school satisfaction. Increased gratitude is found to promote interpersonal and intrapersonal well-being, building and strengthening social bonds and friendships. By giving yourself time and space to focus on positive, this practice teaches you to notice, remember, and savor the good things in life. It may prompt you to pay closer attention to positive things and engage them more fully, both in the moment and later when you can reminisce and share them with others. Reflecting on causes and contributing factors can also help you tune to a deeper sources of goodness, fostering a mindset of gratitude. For example, I had a great cup of passion fruit tea, and it felt soothing and comforting. I enjoyed the warm mug in my hands, thinking of all the people that were instrumental in getting that tea bag. The drivers, the grocery store shelf stockers, the checkout clerk, hubby who put water in the kettle. So today's journaling prompt is to try out this self-care tool. You can use any notebook you have. You can use a spiral notebook that you picked up at the drugstore, or maybe you have a nice bound journal that you intend to use. It doesn't matter, but it would help if you had a dedicated journal you can write in every day for a few minutes. You might try this practice on a daily basis for a while, in addition to other journaling prompts or in place of one that doesn't speak to you. So for today, think of something that was good. You might not have paid much attention to it at the time. Name this event. My coworker complimented my work on a project. I walked 2 miles for the 2nd day in a row. I got to watch a new Blacklist with my husband. Expand upon your good thing. You may want to write down exactly what happened in as much detail as possible, including what you did or said, if there was others involved, what they did or said, and what ways did you or others contribute to this good thing. Include how this event made you feel at the time and how it made you feel later, including now as you remember it. What did the good thing mean to you? And explain what you think caused this event, why it came to pass, what you did to enable more of this good thing. Now, you don't have to do all that. Just a simple sentence of one of these things is fine. Use any writing style you please. Don't worry about your grammar, your punctuation, or your spelling, and use as much detail as you would like. If you find yourself focusing on a negative feeling, refocus your mind back to the good event and the positive feelings that came with it. This effort gets easier with practice. It can make a real difference in creating new neural pathways of positive, grateful thought patterns, more abundance mindset, and a real difference in how you feel. I invite you to try this practice every day for a week. After a week of trying this practice, we will consider some reflection questions about the hunting the good stuff topic. I strongly encourage you to give it a try, and you can later look back at your hunting the good stuff with reflection topics, and you may be able to learn some things, notice some patterns, and build upon some strengths. Thank you.